What's your name?
Harley. And you're...
The mechanic. Tony. You know what keeps going through my head? Where's my sandwich?
You know, I never understood Tony Stark's fascination with the name Mark. I mean, really, you could name your armor after other people, too, you know. Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. I mean, seriously, John 15 or Steve 37. I don't know. What? Oh, I get it, Mark. Oh! Okay, now I get it. Okay, anyway, hey, everybody. Guess what? If you've been a long-time watcher of my videos, then you will know that Felsbug sent me a really cool birthday present that I unfortunately stole. I had my agent Gubslev steal it. And then it turned out to be a birthday present, so I banished Gubslev to Felsbug's little Taiwanese town. And now he works as a slave for Felsbug. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But anyway, you know, if you've been watching, then you know exactly what the present was. It seems that Felsbug had sent me the following. Now, I don't know why he did it, but you know what? I'm glad he did. He sent me this really cool Hot Toys Mandarin figure. I think he said it reminded him of somebody. I wonder who. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why you bought me this Felsbug, seriously, but I love it, man. You don't need to spend so much money on me. Now, he had told me that he had got this on sale, but even on sale, Hot Toys figures are super mega expensive. And you know what, Felsbug, I super appreciate it. This is awesome, and I absolutely love this figure. And you can tell I love this figure because I still have it. The way my collection gets phased in and out and stuff like that over the years, I mean... yeah, I get a lot of figures, but I end up getting rid of them so I can get new figures and stuff like that. But not this one, no. This one's in my collection forever. For it is awesome, and it's one of the bestest gifts I've ever gotten, and I absolutely love it! Plus, I totally sat in that chair when the Mandarin's not in it. Yeah, you know, look around. Look at the white world. There's not really any furniture here, so I have to take what I can get, and it is doll size. So thank you, Felsbug. I absolutely love that present, and I still love it today, and it is awesome! Thank you, buddy. But anyway, you know, there was another figure that I wanted to get that I thought would go with this one very well, but it was overpriced, and I never thought I would get it. But I did, and I got it on sale, and I seriously got this thing for like, I'm trying to think now. I think it was like about $70 cheaper than it normally costs. Something like that. Maybe even a little bit more. So I got a really good deal on it. So, the review today will be on the following. Today's review will be on the Hot Toys and Movie Masterpiece. Wait. Is there a name on... this thing got a name? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's the Iron Man 3 Tony Stark, a.k.a. the Mechanic, 1/6 scale collectible figure. You know, mine did not come with M&Ms. And it says right there you're supposed to get 209 M&Ms, but I didn't get any of them. That sucks. But anyway, check that out. And that's not a photo of Mr. Downey Jr. That is actually the toy, and it looks that good. Check it out. Now, I haven't opened it. For all I know, I'm going to look at mine, and he'll have like a unibrow and like crossed eyes, and maybe his goatee will be missing. But I don't know. They hardly ever mess these up, so I think it's going to be amazing. So there's the front of the box. Now, as boxes go, this one's kind of plain. There is one little detail. If you look real carefully in that blue there's actually like a reflective, I don't know, circuit board. You see how the light catches it there. But it's on both sides, so let's look at the back of the package, and then we'll look at the other side, shall we? Oh my god, the box just got even more boring. Look at this. There's nothing here. I mean, there's a little bit of writing there in the middle, but holy cow, man, no pictures, no nothing. Now, on the side of this is the other side. You can see there's actually more circuitry, and it actually says, you know, Iron Man, Tony Stark, blah, blah, blah. But you can barely see it. I mean, it's there, but you can barely see it. So anyways, let's look at the front of the package one more time. Now here's the front of the package for the very last time, and like I said at the beginning, this is a figure that I wanted to get to go with the Mandarin ever since Felsbug sent me that Mandarin figure. That figure was awesome. Now, this one, also being from Iron Man 3, and being a Robert Downey Jr. figure, Tony Stark, I thought it would look really good displayed with that Mandarin, and I am so happy to get it. And like I said, I had a coupon code that brought this thing down, I don't know how much percentage-wise, and then it had free shipping on top of that, plus it was on sale, marked down about $40 already. Or 20, 30 bucks. I don't know how much. It was a lot. But then it got marked down a lot. So that is awesome. So I could finally afford it. Now I can't wait to see it. So let's not talk about it anymore and open the box. Now, when you pull that flap off of there, it's like a shoebox format thing. I don't know. Shoebox format. It's like it's on DVD. But anyway, yeah, once you pull that flap off, you will see this flap here that covers up the actual figure. Now, it's got all the little, like, who made it and stuff like that. And then up here, you'll see it's kind of like a workbench, I guess. It's got all the little pieces. Actually, it looks more like a work bed. Because didn't he make all that stuff on a bed, like his hotel bed? I'm not 100%, but it says, I am Iron Man. So he's a big Black Sabbath fan. So there you go. Now, when you remove this flap right here, and you pull it off like this, and it falls down, you can see the figure underneath. Now, he's in a typical Hot Toys tray. There's only one tray there, the black tray, and then it's covered with the clear tray, and there's nothing underneath. So let's pull the tray out and look at the figure, shall we? Now, removing that clear top plastic tray thing, you will see the figure and all the pieces it comes with. And check it out. Working our way down here, we will see, whoa, look at that Mark 42 arm all battle damaged and stuff. And you will actually see part of Tony Stark's arm there, too. Because it's connected there at the skin. And where the skin meets the robot parts, it's connected by a magnet. Now, that is pretty awesome. Plus, that lights up and everything. And then there's the hand. That hand right there can go on here. Now this one has bendable little fingers. This hand here snaps on there and you can actually do the palm up repulsor blast look. You know, this one can't bend like that, but this one can. There's the back plate that goes over this hand piece, so if you swap out both pieces, you put those two on and you're done. There's his little garden glove handy hands hand with all the little robotic pieces and stuff like that put on there for the electroshock therapy that he gave those guys. Then over here, what do we see here? It's going to be hard to see. Let's remove that little flap and look at everything. Well, what do you know? When I pulled that little square thing out on this side, this was underneath it. Check out all that stuff, man. That is awesome. Up here, you've got the little clear light thing that went around his head when he had this little visor thing on. That, like, does the little halo thing around his head. And then there's his glasses looking awesome. And then over here, we have his watch, his little taser, Christmas ball, the little thing on a string. What else do you got? You got the little, I don't know, glass of explosive something or other. You got the little pocket knife thing, pliers, whatever that's called. And then the Tony Stark newspaper. That is awesome. Now, I'm probably not going to pull all of this stuff out of the package. I'm just going to show off the figure. There's 1,000 reviews of this figure online, so, you know, seriously. Everybody's seen this by now. I'm probably the last one to ever get this figure. But there's the figure there looking pretty cool. And I love the way his clothes look weathered and dirty looking. That looks awesome looking. Can't see his face yet because it's buried. But that still looks good to me. Over here you will see his little Uzi or Mac-10 or whatever the heck that is. He's got his little nail gun there. Looking very cool. He's got some extra bear hands over here. Not bear hands. The Robert Downey Jr. hands. They don't look like you know, furry with claws or anything. And then over here you got the Mark 42 foot and leg piece, and that is awesome. And you can basically put the armor cover over his lower shin and leg down from the knee, and then you swap out the foot for the foot of the robot foot. And then there you will also see his base, which is Tony Stark, the mechanic. So I say we stop talking about all this stuff and pull out the figure. What do you say? Now, pulling him straight out and standing him up, you will notice that his head, his arms, and his legs are covered with plastic. So first you have to remove that. And always getting the ones off the legs is always a pain in the butt, because it's like really stuck down good. So anyways, I say we remove all this plastic and see what he looks like, shall we? So here's Mr. Robert Downey Jr., a.k.a. Tony Stark the Mechanic, looking very awesome. Now, I have to say, he actually has, you can probably, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but he's actually got some plastic covering up the white part of his shirt. It came up to his neck. I just pulled it off a little bit and tucked it underneath the shirt there because I don't want to take all the plastic off yet because it's underneath the shirt and then it's underneath the white shirt and stuff like that. I did remove all the plastic from his hands and his feet, which is a pain, but no, I'm going to remove all the plastic later. Like I said, there's a ton of reviews. I'm just showing off the figure. But anyway, look at that head sculpt. That looks amazing. Now, I used to have the original Hot Toys Iron Man figure that came out, the Mark III, I think it was. I'm not 100%. That was a long time ago. And it came with a Tony Stark head. Now, that one was nowhere near as good as this one. This just looks amazing. Now, I have one other head that I can compare it to in a few minutes, but this one looks just like him, in my opinion. I mean, this thing looks awesome. Now, it is obviously scene specific because he's got the bloody face and stuff, but I just rewatched the movie today, actually, and he actually does look like that through almost the tail end of the whole movie. So, I don't know. I mean, this is pretty much what he looks like throughout the end of the movie, so I guess that's pretty good. There's his shoes looking very cool. Man, that's very neat. And then there's his pants. Now, I don't know how well you'll be able to make this out in the video. Now, in the videos that I've always seen, they look very, very, almost like black pants. But they almost come across as blue jeans. You can't really tell here, but they're very dirty looking and stuff like that. But they look like they're blue jeans. That's pretty much the color they really are right there, if you can make that out. If it doesn't look black. Looks blue here on the screen. But anyway, there's his little hooded sweatshirt thing. His hands look awesome. And then there's his other hand. Now he's got little zippers on his sweatshirt, which looks cool. And then he's actually got that cool head sculpt. That is so awesome. Plus, he's got his little arc reactor underneath his shirt there, which is neat. And then there's his hood. Kind of a mess right now, because like I said, I just pulled it out of the package. So, I say we waste no more time, and let's do a comparison, shall we? Now, like I said, I don't have that original Iron Man Hot Toys figure anymore. I got rid of it a long time ago when they started remaking them because it looks so outdated compared to the new ones. But along the way, I ended up picking up one of the later Tony Stark heads, and I made this figure over here. Now, this figure, I don't remember which figure the head came with, but it was an Iron Man figure with the armor, and it just came with this extra head. And I put him in the Black Sabbath t-shirt like he wore in the Avengers and stuff like that. Now, up until yesterday, he actually did have this left leg with the robotic leg that this figure comes with. So I probably won't be putting any of the armor on this one. I'll probably be dressing him up with the glasses, the backpack, and the hood up and stuff like that. But this one actually had the leg there. He had the little Dora the Explorer watch, and he also had the little arm, because I swapped out the arm over here, because the figure bodies are essentially the same. This one doesn't have the arc reactor in it, it's just a muscle body, but you can see it's pretty much the same size. But anyway, I thought it'd be kind of cool just to compare the heads. You can see they're totally different. This one's got more of a rounder, fatter face, and this one's got more fuller hair and stuff like that. So it's going to be, I don't know, I mean, it's up, whoops, that was the leg falling over. But it's up to you which one you think looks more like them. This one over here's got the, well, you can't really see it there, it's got the fuller beard. Kind of goes up the side of his cheek and stuff like that, or chin jawline. This one's just got the little goatee, but I think they both look like Robert Downey Jr. a lot. I mean, they look really good, especially in person. Most of the time you see these things in videos and they never look as good as they do in person. They look so lifelike, man. But anyway, I say we look at these figures, especially this new one, up close. What do you say? So here we go with a super duper close-up look, and check it out, man. Look at that zipper pull. That is awesome. Now this sweatshirt or whatever does unzip all the way like a real sweatshirt. That is awesome. And if we pan up here, you will see his AIM t-shirt. Looking very cool. It's got the AIM logo underneath there. And then here we go with his neck. You can see the freckling and skin texture. That's so awesome. There's his goatee. And look at this. Now, this is a head sculpt that they used on an earlier Tony Stark figure, the one from the workshop figure. And as you can see, look at the cuts on him. Those aren't sculpted in. That's just paint. But look how good they did. I mean, that looks like he's really cut, man. I mean, that is awesome. Check that out. I mean, look at that. That looks so good. I mean, you can see his crow's feet and everything. That is so cool. Little pores on his nose. That looks so good, man. But yeah, like I was saying about the blood, I mean, that's not even sculpted onto his face. It's just paint, and it looks so good. I mean, they did such a good job. And this is a really good head sculpt. I mean, look how wet that looks. They did such a good job on this. You can see his beard there. That even looks like real hair up close. I mean, I guess the fuzz from the shirt there adds to the effect. But yeah, that just looks really cool, man. Then there's his ear. He's got a little tiny ear. And then there's his hair. I don't see any gray in his hair there, but I don't think he had it in this movie. I think he's got a little bit of like salt and pepper now, but not much, I don't think. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I thought he had it in the Avengers or something. I don't know. But that looks awesome. Now, as for the one that I did that's a custom one, oh my goodness, look at that. It says Black Sabbath. Yeah, there we go. That's really cool. As for the one that I had, that I did custom or whatever, this is an older Hot Toys sculpt, so it looks a little bit more smoother compared to the to the newer one. I mean, look, I mean, he doesn't have like the, well, I don't see much freckling. I mean, I'm sure he's got it a little bit, but not much, not as much as the new one has. But you can actually see a difference in the sculpt, big time, and how much they've improved over the years. That looks awesome. Look at those eyes. There's his forehead, and there's his hair. Yeah, they have improved big time. That looks amazing. And both of them, to me, look like, you know, Robert Downey Jr. They did a really good job on these. The reason why I wanted the other one, though, is, well, number one, I love the Iron Man 3 scenes where he's dressed like that, especially. But also because it goes with my Mandarin that Felsbug sent me, and I think that is awesome. And check him out! He looks so good. Let's look down here at his hands. Let's see, where are your hands, Mr. Stark? You can see that they've even not weathered, they've texturized these. You can see the little freckling on his hands. His knuckles and stuff are a little bit more pinker. That is so cool. That is really cool. Plus he's on a muscle body, which most of the figures don't come with. This is one of those rubberized muscle bodies. He's got his little arc reactor in his chest and everything like that. I just haven't opened up his shirt and turned it on or anything like that. But I will show you the arm. Now, this is the one that I already had, but you can see like the way his arm's textured there. And then right here's the little switch to turn it on, and then there's the arc reactor or whatever pulsar thing in his hand. And then each of his fingers have 3 points of articulation, I think. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. And the thumb probably has like 2. But that is awesome. Check that out. Now, I absolutely love the fact that they gave this jointed fingers. That is so cool. And here's the back of the plate. You can see how battle damaged that is. That's just paint, man. Because this is from a different figure, and the way they weathered it, it just looks amazing. I mean, they did such a great job. Check that out, man. Over here, what do we see? The little Dora the Explorer watch, which doesn't have the Dora picture on it. I guess they couldn't get the rights or whatever. I was going to say likeness rights, but they couldn't get the rights to use Dora. Here's the leg piece, which, ironically, if you look at the leg there, you can actually see that it's how it goes on. It's a ball joint. And let's take off this thing. So you can actually see that it's just a ball joint there that snaps onto the ankle, and then this just slides in over the leg, and you have to tuck in the pant leg inside there, which is a pain, because I did it with these pants over here, and these don't look much thicker, so these will work. But anyway, there's the figure there, and I love it, and I can't wait to put it together. So there's my very quick review, even though, sheesh, it's like 17 minutes going on 18 minutes, and I didn't even talk about all the stuff that's in the box. Holy cow, man! But you don't come here to see all the pieces to my figures, because, I mean, there's other reviews that you can watch that show off the thing in depth, plus people, like, totally take it all apart and put it together and stuff like that, and I just don't have the kind of patience to do that, man. It's gonna take me all day, and I don't want to, like, ruin my figure. It's probably the only one I'll ever have. But you know what? I absolutely love it, and I hope you like the little close-up looks and stuff like that. I think it looks amazing, and I'm very happy to have the Tony Stark the Mechanic Hot Toys figure. And I've been wanting him to go along with the Mandarin that Felsbug sent me. Hey, Felsbug, look! I finally got me a Tony Stark to go with my Mandarin you sent me. That looks awesome. Anytime you want to come over and play with him, you can. What am I saying? You come over all the time, man. You're always eating all the Cool Whip out of the refrigerator, and you eat all my Transformers, and you put the Cool Whip on the Transformers. What is wrong with you? Anyway, I hope you liked today's review, and I really like this figure, and I absolutely can't wait to check it out close up and stuff. He looks amazing. So, until next time, jeez, 19 minutes. Tune in for more Foo Reviews. Come on, Felsbug, come on. Jeez, these Hot Toys figures are hard to review, man. I mean, there's so much stuff to talk about. I just don't want to break it here on camera. I want to play with it later. Isn't it cool?